Hello everyone, this is the Abundance Oracle here on a not freezing day. My pond has not yet quite frozen over, and if it doesn't get colder during the days, we may not make it. I thought, wow, 7 years, no frozen pond. This year might be the year we get to see the kids next door. Well, I guess the ladies' grandkids next door bring out their ice skates if it freezes over. Okay, so here I am. I'm talking to a couple of my friends, and this has nothing to do with finance, only it does have to do with finance and money. But it does for sure have to do with abundance. All of the people those 4 people that I'm talking to are all feeling overwhelmed. And so I want to offer up an idea, maybe 2 ideas. When you're feeling overwhelmed, what I do is 2 things. One is I go back to my list of goals for the year, and I also have a plan for those goals, the mind map plan. And I think, does any of the stuff I have to do directly support those items? And if the answer is no, but they're things I have to do anyway, I start to figure out how can I do those things in conjunction with something else I already have to do. So the time frame is shortened up immensely. So don't laugh at me. I'm going to give you an example. So one of the things, if you've been with me for a little while, you know, I do 1 minute of handstands, 1 minute of stretching every morning, and then 2 minutes of rebounder first thing in the morning. I have a little chart, and I go and I mark, okay, 60 seconds. Sometimes if I'm really exhausted or something, I only make it to 50 seconds. So then I know I have to come back in the day and do it. Okay, the other thing I do is I hang. I don't know if you've ever seen those things. I got mine from Walmart so long ago for like $20. It sort of hooks onto your, the molding around your door. You put it on and then you can hold on. And when I was younger and my parents were getting older, I noticed they couldn't reach, like they couldn't do this. And as they got older, it kept getting like their span of their reach kept getting lower and lower. And I thought to myself, I am not going to get like that. And so what I do to double things up is I take my toothbrush to do the toothpaste on, and I grab one side and lean into it and start stretching and do my teeth. And I know when to change because I have an automatic toothbrush that like beeps when you're supposed to flip from the top half of your teeth to the bottom half of your teeth. I think it's a Philips Sonic or something like that. So I know. So when I hear the beep beep, I switch my toothbrush to this hand and start to do the other side. So I've actually accomplished 2 things on my to-do list that aren't really important that I pay tremendous attention to, but it's combining to-dos. So I've also started, or have been doing probably very long time, instead of running out to the grocery store when I need something, I make a list of what I need, and I figure out, okay, if I'm making for dinner something or other, and I need, like tonight, I need cream of chicken soup to put on my rice and chicken little casserole-y thing I make. So I don't have a cream of chicken soup. Okay, so you know what? I get everything else out and put out of the freezer into the refrigerator, everything I need, and it goes on my list. And then I get the next thing that's missing. So I have to check up on a phone conversation. So I just keep managing myself, and I look at what are the the 3 things I can do all together? I know I need to buy some gift certificates. I know I have to go to the post office. So I do many things at once. And you can cut in half, well, not quite in half, because some things you have to pay attention to what you're doing. You can cut off a lot of time spent by only doing one thing at a time. And once you get used to doing a couple things at a time, it really saves time. And the other thing I know I do is I will in the evening sometimes talk to friends. I'm saying, oh, well, I have to do this tomorrow. Is there any way you could pick up this for me, or you could do that? So we sort of change off. One of the things my friend does is I'm like, okay, what's on your list for this week? And she'll ask me, what's on your list? Or if I get stuck with something, I did this and I shouldn't have done this. I should have done it in a different manner, and I'm stuck. My brain's just not working. Okay, so she'll say, oh, try this, try that. And I have another YouTuber, really nice. You'll meet them. You know, I talk about Between the Fence posts. They're gonna come visit me for a short visit, and we're gonna do a video together. And you know, Chris said to me, oh, I haven't really put up a lot video recently because I've just been so busy. I'm like, okay, try this double up theory on how you do this and that. And maybe it's time at some point where you need to figure out, okay, how do I make hiring someone economically advantageous to hire them to help me? So one of the things I've done this past year is I put an ad in Craigslist, and I have a fabulous younger gentleman who's building his own business, and I said, listen, this is what I can afford to pay you, and we negotiated that back and forth. And so he comes one time a week in the winter times, and it's going to be 2 times a week probably in the summer, or if he has a project, he'll come on a Saturday, Sunday, and we just sort of ebb and flow. And I don't have to have all my to-dos done exactly on a certain day. So we're helping each other out. He gives me a good rate, and I give him flexibility to know that he can come whenever when it works for him. I try and give him, okay, I can do Tuesday or Thursday this week. Does either one of those work for you? And so he can do those tasks around the house, and he's stronger than I am. And he some of the things he takes a little longer to do than I do, but once he learns once, and I teach him once on how to do something, or not that he doesn't know how to do it properly, but he doesn't know how to do it the way I like it to be done. Once I teach him that once or twice, it really saves me much more time, and my time is more valuable producing income than worrying about, okay, clean my French drain, or things like that. So start to think, because when you grow and expand your business, depending upon what business it is, there's going to come a point in time when you're going to have to hire people, and you just can't expand infinitely without having help. It's just not the way it happens. You're the brain power. You are the physical power sometimes, but you always have to be willing to help other people learn and teach them, especially your children, because you can have them eat dinner in exchange for helping you. You want me to make you dinner? Okay, I'm laughing because it's a little bit of a joke, but in a way it's not. It's their part of helping you around the house, part of helping be a family and helping each other. And we, us parents, help our kids a lot, even though they may not realize it till they become parents. And they'll say, oh, now I understand mom and dad. Oh, isn't that nice? The little thing that they did for me, now I'm going to steal that idea and do that for my kids. So anyway, I love you all. And I just wanted to say, it's not uncommon right now for you to feel a little overwhelmed. There's a lot going on in the economy, in our political lives. People are being stressed a lot. So it's not uncommon to feel overwhelmed. So if you're overwhelmed and there might be somebody on this channel that could help you out, why don't you write below what you're looking for help? And maybe you guys can swap back and forth. All right, this is the Abundance Oracle. Love you all. Please like, subscribe, and share. Love you. Oh, and thank you. I just hit 30,000 hours of people watching. So people watching our channel together. And this is our channel together. I mean, I've met people through this channel, and I'm very appreciative that people come and look and write, and we all are a community. Love you all. Bye-bye.